think I need to turn my mic down. Yeah. Yo. What?
The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
You know, been listening to Cardi.
First down here for the offense.
Maybe. But I don't know about them going crazy.
Quarterback will audible. He'll start this drive.
Not like that.
The throw. Finds a man in the middle.
He's going
Gets him
completely
on the
the
ground
opposite.
at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
And as a defensive guy, it's so hard to cover these running backs out of the backfield because it starts to go to the flat. Oh, no, I got to go cover him, and then boom. He hits that angle
gone.
route, cuts right inside, gets inside.
Lets it fly.
Oh!
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Feeling some heat.
Damn, they made me blow.
Knocked him down almost immediately.
This nigga fast,
All
though.
right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap.
Jalen
You
Waddle?
better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Missouri. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes
I got to
it's
start
both.
saving those.
You got that guy, and you put him in the slot, and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of their receiver corners or a safety. That's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Like, as in corny and lame. What do you mean by that? Like doing stuff that we doing run over?
He'll call for the fair catch here. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and the pass rush, they win up front.
So many games that I
To throw, it's McLeod.
McLeod.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got room at the 35.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what?
Letting the other Karen pick though, that
I'm still
nigga
get plenty of yards,
is gonna pick some
pick him
more.
up, put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping.
I was trying to tell y'all boy that in the party when he had said something like that.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down
We got
situations.
to have fun.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Fires to the tight end. The Buckeyes will move the sticks.
Listen, I know that game didn't get very much, but I love getting the tight ends involved. Get everybody involved in the offense. Make me cover the whole field. Keep everybody a little bit honest.
As they get set to snap it just about to reach
Cam,
the end
why
of
you
the
clicked
quarter.
on him? The cornerbacks are switching.
Comes out throwing on first down. Moving out of the pocket. They get to him as he throws. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter.
Missouri 7, Ohio State 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Yeah.
She been barking at them white folks.
Hey, get your ass out.
Looking to throw, it's McLeod.
Until we get it.
This time it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off play action on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
It's a good young lesson for all young receivers out there. Never jump up and down, waving your hands, trying to get the attention of the quarterback, because guess what? All you're doing instead is getting the attention of the defense.
Hey, no, put him on the street.
Get the INT.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Can anyone catch him? He's at the gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand, and the offense declines the penalty. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And that is the height of efficiency on that drive. Single play, hit the big chunk, get the touchdown. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Motion from the offense. To the air, it's McLeod. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
Right.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
My hand caught it. My hand caught a
it.
current. I let go of the remote.
And with the extra point,
But I tried to catch it.
That
That would made it die.
That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end
So
zone
that
just like
lifestyle,
that.
man, that shit will go down low. I ain't paying that. I'll be paying the candle. I ain't tripping.
He's going to bring it out from deep. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. And that ball is picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one
Number
up.
3 was gone.
Yeah, baby. You don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands.
No.
The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Trying to get to it. Quarterback adapted. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal.
No.
He'll pull it down and run. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And this is why defensive coordinators lose sleep at night, because guys like this have the football in their hand almost every single play. 3rd down, nothing open.
Oh, that's motherfucker got that.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! On to attempt to try.
Open all the time, though.
Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that
They
scoring
probably
drive,
won't
just
start
4
playing
plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to run it back.
Oh, man. That's so fun.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Yeah.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it
they were
never
both
had a
right there,
chance.
so I tried to run.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Incompletion on first down. Now they face a 2nd and 10 from the 31. Back to pass. It's Warren. He's taking the shot. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Flip the play, flip the play, flip the play, flip the play, flip the play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He fires a bullet to the right.
You shouldn't have flipped
Love
it.
the
The
effort
left
on
side was
defense
much
that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion
right.
downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good, though.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll
Flip the
try
play,
it
flip the
again.
play, flip the play.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point of going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
He's going to run it. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the
It was
slide.
one sitting right
The
there.
offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Ohio State 17, Missouri 14.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Waddle. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Steps away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Defense is all about
Gonna put two on you.
plays. And he does a really good
Don't play
job
on the
on the
line.
quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Trying to beat the D deep.
I was gonna
And it
say,
slips
brother.
through his
That was
fingers,
gonna say.
incomplete. That would have
No
been a
cut, nigga, shouldn't be
huge
running
gain
right
if he
there.
could have held on.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but not able to come away with the completion.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Into
Oh,
double
I caught
coverage,
him.
and he picked it off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the
I
most
put my
athletic
head and I'm
on the
thinking
field,
I
the
caught
defensive
that, dude.
linemen make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Yeah, talk about it, boy. What you talk about? Oh, that was a
Mizzou
nice
has it
kid.
back in the offense
When
coming
they
out
do
on
it,
the
when they do
field.
it.
We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The
Risky,
problem is,
bro.
when you get stopped,
That's what I'm
sometimes it
saying.
puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down.
I
Understand the
ain't
situation.
accelerated.
Understand I got to get
I was
north
gonna
and south,
wait till I hit
get a
it.
first down, get a new set of downs.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down.
Sometimes I think I'm Le'Veon Bell.
They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Like when the game first came out,
Look at stats of
me and
what is the
Ricky
yards
used
per
to be
rush.
doing
They look
it
at how many
like I know you
negative
see
plays
that
they
TikTok
can
on my
create.
page.
Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense.
We gonna
Nice
pull this
job
shit right now.
creating the loss on first down.
We need to pull it off for
Wants
the
to throw. It's Warren.
ooh.
Oh, picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too. Now look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Going for the return.
Whoa!
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do now.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant defenses. Right, the Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a gamer.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on second and long from the 10. Going over the top. And it's picked off for the third time today. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got an open man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires downfield. Complete downfield. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 24, Missouri 14.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's McLeod. Looking for a deep man. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Definitely trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back at an opportunity like this.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Can't put his dog with you, but
You found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Waddle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They're trying to get to it.
What? Yes.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. Free yards.
How
First down
much
for the
damn
offense
time
after
you
that
had?
penalty. He's looking to throw it. Right on target this time. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. And he's running in the open. Inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. kickoff team lining up to send this one away. No return coming. He'll call for the Bearcat. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. One more yard on this second down.
Like,
might just put an exclamation point on this one.
You gotta get the angle when you shoot.
Running back searching for a hole.
Like
he
that.
got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if it's
Go to the
bringing
blitz.
more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football. In this situation, time to be more physical and get this big stop.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the
Watch your tight end. Watch your tight end.
Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
I'm gonna run this
And a
same
great
play
job by the
again.
defense, dropping
And
in
then we go
zone
to
coverage,
Evans.
all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the run, it's Sampson. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here.
I'm switching my people now. I'm gonna go a little out and cut in. I probably cut to the corner.
Based on the side adjustment. Coming after it. And the
Time out.
pressure will get
If you
there.
gotta,
The
bro,
sack.
run. If you got
Down
to
he
run,
goes
nigga.
in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
We
Got
need
to
a
get
little bomb.
everybody lined up quickly. Time
Hey,
winding
hold on,
away.
hold on,
They've
don't call
got
it.
to push the ball down the field.
Shit, I might as well.
To the air, it's Warren. He wants a big play here late. It
Ooh, what
is
if that motherfucker would've
incomplete, and
caught
now
that?
there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, we're gonna do the
Offense is
Hail
up against
Mary.
trailing late
Call
in
it
the
time
game.
out.
The
Do a Hail
defense
Mary.
knows they're going to throw the football. First
We
down,
can
they
do
get
this.
sacked. Second down,
Nah, put-
incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
We gotta get this
Sometimes
some more
it's just
receivers.
not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I
I
need to
would've
become
taken
more
a little bit.
offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. You're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt
That's
this
an
team
IQ
has a
right
lot
there.
of talent, but we just need
Ain't
a
gonna have
little
it,
bit
so
more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
How many coins? Me and Mar was ranking up yesterday. Yeah, nobody around me and you. Some boy want to play 2K. You want to get on there? No, not 2K Marvel. Me and Marvel ranking up. I think he done ranked up.